I get so many questions around intermittent fasting. Tiffany, can it help me lose weight? Do I need to be on a certain diet to fast? In this part 1 video of the fasting series, I'm going to explain to you what intermittent fasting is, the various lengths of time that you can fast, and the various types of fasting schedules. So stay tuned. Intermittent fasting has become the hot new way people are using to improve their health and, in many cases, lose weight. So what is intermittent fasting? First, let's break down the language. The word intermittent. That means a situation that's not continuous but occurs at intervals. Fasting is the term used to describe abstaining from some or all food, drink, or other types of substances, or even an experience, just for a period of time, not forever. In this discussion, I'm using the term intermittent fasting, also abbreviated as IF, to explain an eating schedule. Yes, I mean not eating any food for a certain amount of time. So now you might be thinking, well, Tiffany, are you saying I should starve myself? No, mostly all humans are already fasting from food and liquid when they sleep. During your sleep, you're not consuming food. Remember, on an average of 6 to 8 hours, possibly more, depending on how long you sleep, you're not eating. You're in a fasted state. And so the idea of intermittent fasting in this context is that you wake up from your sleeping fast and you still not eat, meaning that you're extending your body's fasting experience. Let me give you an example. Let's say you had your last meal Sunday night, 7 p.m., and you stopped eating around 8 p.m. You eventually went to sleep and woke up at 7 a.m. the next morning. So think about this: from 8 p.m. to 7 a.m., you didn't eat anything. Therefore, you were fasted about 10 hours. Now, let's say normally you have breakfast at 8 a.m., but because you're intermittent fasting, you decide to push your breakfast back to 10 a.m. This means that you fasted for a total of 14 hours. Are you with me? You started Sunday night, you ended Monday morning at 10 a.m. If you were to follow this schedule every day, that would mean that you would fast for 14 hours and eat in a 10-hour window of time. So that's it. That's an example of intermittent fasting. It's that easy. It doesn't mean that you starve yourself. It just means that you wake up and not eat for a period of time. Usually, a schedule like this is called 14-10. Again, meaning you're fasting for 14 hours and eating for 10 hours. Now, there's some other popular fasting schedules where people are fasting even longer. Here are a few examples of those. 16-8 is fasting for 16 hours, eating in an 8-hour window. If you're brand new to fasting, I don't recommend this to start. Start slowly with the 14-10 and work your way up. 18-6, fasting for 18 hours, eating in a 6-hour window. So being a little bit more aggressive and extending your fasting time. 24, fasting for 20 hours, eating in a 4-hour window. This is extremely aggressive and definitely not for beginners. 23-1, so literally fasting for 23 hours, eating in a 1-hour window. This is very difficult because you have to get all of your calories all in an hour. So unless you're eating really large meals, this may not be the fasting method for you. Eating every other day, so literally only eating Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. Another aggressive method for experienced fasters. All right, everybody, so that's the breakdown of what fasting is, the various types of intermittent fasting that can be done. Next week, in part 2 of this series, I'm going to tell you how intermittent fasting can improve your health and even help with weight loss. Remember, guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe at the bottom, and leave me any comments. Tell me any other things that you want to learn about fasting. I'm going to keep this series going. If you see the little bell, make sure you hit the bell so that you can get all the updates from me from my YouTube channel. Bye, guys.